What's going on, guys? This is another replay review. I posted one last week and got some good compliments and just good engagement from people watching. And I was playing with Azu and z2oh last night, and they were kind of like half joking about doing a replay analysis. And then today I had some free time. Just made myself some coffee. And I think it's good to like do replay analysis just for my own sake as well. I think I want to try and do one of these once a week. Um, it's always good to check in on the replays and just identify weaknesses for myself to work on. And I'll also talk about everyone, kind of like what I did last time. I'll talk about z2oh, Azu, and the opponents as well, and just give my thoughts. I recognize that I'm not always right, but I think just going through the thought process is healthy to do. And last week it was like long too. The replay was very long, so I'm gonna try and go a little bit faster this time. If I recognize a situation popping up and up again, I might just say, okay, what the fuck happened here? So I kind of remember this. I'd get absolutely destroyed on a 50-50 here. Where's Asu? Yeah, here he is. I think he went for kickoff. He did the kickoff. I think it's fine to go for that. Like he might get a little. I think he was trying to do a little cheeky pop up, which could have worked well. Unfortunately, it kind of screws him here. I mean, learn to speed flip if you can. Two speed flips, you'll be supersonic after this. I like the wave dash, and then yeah, just it is what it is. And then I also get dunked as well, completely here. I rec I believe I see Azu coming behind me here, and I expect him to be back for this, so I might as well just challenge to force the ball out. But it's a little bit unfortunate that Azu misses the corner boost, and I just get destroyed. I kind of get a bad starting angle off my initial jump here. A little bit of a tough read here for me to get that good solid contact on that ball. Kind of, it is what it is. Kind of unfortunate, but both could have been a little better. Kind of a bad kickoff by me. I remember this as well. Coming into here, it was like, I remember I was like, I don't want to get, I was expecting him to do this. And I wanted to hit the ball much more closer to like my corner, but that was like much easier for him to dunk me. So I figured I'd try to go more for like hit it into him and try to get a 50-50, but then he played that way. I mean, the real problem here is like there's just too much space between Azu and I here when this challenge happens. Like this guy makes a great play on getting cut. Like this is such a 1v1 play here. Let's go to Azu's POV. Cheats up. It's fine. I like that. The double fake. And honestly, this is like a good challenge. We're kind of in a disadvantaged situation off the kickoff here, but like Azu knows I'm coming behind here, so like he has to close down the space. He can't just sit in net with no momentum here. So he kind of does what he has to do. And honestly, I think this is just a really like patient, high IQ play by that guy. Get the double low 50s. It's kind of styling on us, not gonna lie. Don't know what the fuck that kickoff was. Here, I don't really know what to do in these situations because I cheat up. I know z2oh's not on this side either because I go into car cam here. I don't really know what's best here. Like I know if I rush this ball, I'm just gonna get beat every time. But I also need to kind of, make the guy not have all the time in the world. But I don't know if it's better to just rotate behind or whatever. He almost gets a goal. Nice flick. think I probably want Azu to take that. I think this was good. Like I know Azu's behind me here, and I see average guy O2. Like he's not gonna have a good follow-up touch. Also good on Zito for forcing this right here. Like I see average guy O2. I think he might be out of boost or something, but he's not gonna have a good follow-up touch here. So I think it's good. I know Azu probably will get a much better touch than me. Like I guess I could kind of collect this and go to the left here. Um, which is also an option, but I think this is a much better setup for Azu here. Um, but I don't know what the fuck he's doing. Yeah, I think you're just honestly like, and this might be a theme, but like a little bit of a rotation thing. Like you're last man here. What am I trying to do? Go to fly cam. You're last man here, you know, and you drive. Where are you? There you are. You drive like pretty close to the center of the net here. Like I guess like don't be worried about stuff like trying to rush to stuff in the corner like because if you just take a little bit of a wider angle here, you don't even need to go to the corner post, but you're like here, and now you're like facing with momentum here. You're just in a much better spot. Let's go back to my view here. So then I just like in here I'm just like okay, just hit it kind of towards the corner so they can't get a shot here. Like this is not the best touch, but like this is a situation where I know I need to hit this to the side, and it's very likely my opponents will have a shot opportunity after this. So just try to hit it like as high as possible and as soft as possible into an area as least dangerous as possible. And I don't do a great job of it. I do kind of like it's not bad, but I could have hit this a lot more closer to the corner. Mm. I don't like how they're getting so many shots here. We should have someone up to contest this. Like after this, like I get this is going to be a shot here, but after this, we need to have a contest. What the fuck is z2oh? z2oh's getting their corner boost, I guess. Yeah, I think. So Azu, like we need to have a contest here, but I can understand why Azu doesn't want to go here because he feels like he's going to get beat, and then it's going to be because right now Azu's last man. So kind of the other thing to think about is z2oh just really overcommitting himself for several seconds here makes it very hard on us. I like how he's forcing the ball out. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I don't think it's horrible to jump at that, and he didn't have a slow recovery or anything. And I understand why. Like, I think ideally we have a contest there, but I understand why Azu doesn't go. Cringe hit by me there. So I think I get a little bit overzealous. Azu does a great job of getting like a great hit to space here and kind of setting up a play. I think I get a little ambitious thinking that this is just an open net. Um, Realistically, right? Someone's coming back to defend this shot. Maybe a better play would be to hit Azu on a little pass. So just basically kind of hit this directly straight in front of me. And Azu might be able to redirect or get a cheeky pass back to me. That's probably the best play right there. Good touch by z2oh. Oh, yeah. I think ideally you're a little bit further back so you don't have to make this turn, but this is a nice play. Like you know, what I'm saying is like you're driving a little bit more wide and more slowly here, letting this play develop. Like, because then you're forced to come here, which this is not a very good position now for you. So you make this quick turnaround, which works out very well. good. Like you get some decent power on this shot, but I think, you know, realistically, like this is never going to be a goal. So maybe better to try to get a touch you can follow yourself. Obviously, that ends up happening, right? Because this is just pretty bad clear by trash can here. Where you at, trash can? Like this is just there's no need. You see Mikuya like rotating here, so I think it's fine to cut this. Like so, I think trash can does a good like you see Mikuya. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing that right. Rotating behind. And if you rotate behind Mikuya, that's a very slow rotation where you're giving z2oh a lot of space, right? So I think it's fine to cut this, like cut rotation here. So now you're forcing the ball from Mikuya. And your job here, I think, is mainly to force z2oh if he takes a soft touch here, right? A soft touch that he can follow up, like force that now to make Mikuya's life easy. But z2oh just gets a shot, like you know Mikuya is here to defend this. Like I mean, assuming Mikuya just doesn't peace out for the corner boost. He ends up missing all the pads, but yeah, I don't know. Just some quick. I don't know what's perfect there, but something was a little off to me on that. I think I saw no one was going, so I tried to like chip that over. What's another? Where you at, Asu? Like how he's getting some tricky. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Getting some tricky spots after cheating up on kickoff here. I mean, this just happens because you turn to the left here. Like, I don't know why you turn to the left here, but again, if you just turn to the right, drive to our back right corner, like, and kind of just loop around. You don't need to get the back right corner boost, but like initially start driving in that back right corner direction. You loop around and your back post, and you're perfectly positioned for this. Where this is just you're just making your life way more awkward than it needs to be. Like all because you turn this way, and it's like you're not even covering anything by turning this way anyway. Style though, style points for sure. Okay, let's go back to me. Don't know what the fuck we're doing. Oh, I remember this. Okay, so this is, I remember this play exactly, and I think this is on all of us here. So let's start with me first. So I think this play starts off great first. I get a very soft, like, coming into this, right? I know if I just hit this like a normal hit, it's going straight to the opponents, and they're gonna still be in an advantageous situation. Right, so I have some pretty good control here to go for another follow-up touch, which is nice. But then I panic here, right? Like I get a little bit panicky and I just flip immediately into this, right? So this is bad on me. Um, so good, 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 good. Bad right here. Like I need to just take a chill pill. And just I just thought average guy O2 was going to be way faster. Maybe he'd like patiently kind of faked me or something. Okay, then what's next here? Let's talk about z2oh. And z2oh, you have a tendency to do this, my guy. You kind of just peace out. Like you're asking a lot of me here. You kind of just peace out and abandon me and Azu for this mid boost. Or it's like you don't you're at 13 boost, bro. You're good. Rotate behind. Pick up a pad or two. You're around 30, 40 boost now. You're good, man. You don't need to go to this mid boost here. And now let's talk about Azu. Maybe a similar theme again. Yeah, just again, like you're in a like recognize you're in a tough spot here, right? You don't know what like you probably expected me to get a 50-50 and I don't. I I freak out again. That's my bad. But you're kind of caught like your rotation direction catches you in these awkward positions. You know, like again turning towards the ball side. Like rather than so you turn towards the near post here rather than like you see I'm gonna get a touch here. Like how do I get to by camera. You see I'm gonna get a touch here. It's like, and you're at zero boost. Drive, pick up this pad, this pad, this pad. You don't have to pick up this pad, just you can kind of switch on ball cam here, but now you've picked up 3 pads and you can make a decision like, do I have time to go get this pad now? Or do I need to turn around and make a save? All right, and you're in a much better position here for anything rather than being like here in no man's land when the next hit develops. Okay, so that's all 3 options here. Again, bad on all of us. Down 3-1 now. I believe we end up winning. So I chose this replay because we end up winning. It's a close game still, but it's a fun. I also played pretty well in this. Mm. Yeah, I don't know what's best here. Like, even if I beat him and like bang it off the corner, it's doesn't do anything, and it puts z2oh in a tough spot here because I don't know how quick Azu is to recover and get back. If I fake challenge, it's still not great. I think best might be to try and get a 50-50. Maybe one that I can follow up myself. I don't know. That's a weird spot for me. Like I don't know what's best there. I like how z2oh goes for 2 touches here. I think he is a little too close again. Let's see here. Like so he's last man here. And like yeah, I think it's like rare that this ball is gonna dribble out and like come out in front of you in a good position for you, like when you're this far up. Like and then when this happens, right, you just have to go to the corner. But I love how you go for 2 touches here. But I think like right, it's fine. Just take a wider turn. Go more towards our goal here and go a little bit more slowly. And so like when the play happens, you're at this point now. Rather than being all the way up here at this point. Like you can see how if you're at that initial point right here when that ball gets ricocheted, you have like a much better shot opportunity. Because you're again like again, it's just all about covering options. Like I think it's very rare that the ball is gonna slowly dribble out here. Like you see a 50, like a pretty high speed 50-50s coming in here. Love how you go for 2. You end up missing it, but I mean the threat is almost like better than the actual thing here. Yeah, and again, like I don't know, for me, I don't know what's best here. I think I go for like a soft touch I can follow up on. Azu comes in speedy. Let's see how we play this here. I think I'm looking at z2oh because I don't know if he wants me to go or not. And then I look at Azu here. I don't know if going for the, yeah, this is bad on me here. I think I'm just a little bit confused, and so I opt to play it safe here. Go for a back boost. And then as soon as I do that, because I don't know about me going for corner here, but then as soon as I do it again, like kind of did the same thing I was just talking about with z2oh. Like I just get way too unnecessarily close. And I don't know, like I think we're not in comps here, but I think best for z2oh to force here, and I think he recognizes that. Like he turns in here, and then all of a sudden now I'm in a bad spot, like jumping, trying to wave dash this, like, or ideally, as soon as I get this corner boost, like z2oh's forcing, and I almost come to a stop, right, expecting a power clear. Almost a really good play by that guy to get like 3 touches on that. I think I was trying to pop this up here. Nice 50 that I can follow up on there. And I think I was trying to pop this up and go for like a little shot or flick or something. And I just quite didn't get the control and the ball just landed in front of me. And then go for the 50, which is still like I think the best option at that point. Gotta wait on the shot here. Like how z2oh was quick to force this. This seemed a little weird though, how they were both in net. Yeah, I don't like this. We're in Azu's view here. Like, I don't like how Azu just drives straight at the net here. Like, again, pick it. Like, there's two options here. Like, if you see z2oh in front of you, like, maybe use your free cam to figure out where the hell z2oh is. But you don't see z2oh in front of you. Like, so you have to assume that he's behind you and he's going to be last in rotation here. So by you driving straight into the net here, like, you have to assume z2oh's around coming into the back post, like right around now, which means, let's see where he is, honestly. Yeah, he's literally at the back post. So like basically we just have too much space now between me and the second man. So it's not like this is a cut opportunity, like to turn more towards the near post and cover trying to basically cover like the best more positive outcomes after my play here and trusting z2oh behind you. But now you kind of fuck up z2oh probably. Like let's watch z2oh's POV. Yeah, it's like here, if I'm z2oh, I'm like expecting you to cut and become second man, and then you like turn towards the back post. Like now I'm just like, what the fuck? So now I have to go. So you see how there's just a little bit of space here, and now Trash can get a great first touch. Or ideally, like he doesn't have the opportunity to get this optimal first touch. Oh, I think I have a nice play here, but it ends up like again, it works out in the end. Like so, I think I recognize like you might have a little trouble with this for because you might be in a bad like I kind of see how you're like turned around, you're backing up a little bit in net here out of the corner of my eye. So I opt to help you out. Great play to again, like I could just hit this away, like but always great. This is a great like two touch opportunity play here. I get a nice cheeky touch. Honestly, like this opponent guy, where is he? Fuck man. Like he sees he's last man here. First of all, what is this ugly ass topper? He sees his two opponents in front of him here. Like they're kind of going for an all-in play, a demo. Absolutely zero reason to jump at this ball. If he gets the touch, it's not scoring it, right? Azu's just gonna it's an easy ball for Azu to clear because he has no teammates to absolutely like we're in the corner here. He's just gonna hit it off the corner, make it an easy clear for Azu. So like best case scenario is nothing. Worst case scenario is he gets beat and gets scored on like this. Like so, like just again, recognize your two teammates are in front of you right here. Keep turning back. You just need a shadow defend for like 1-2 seconds until one of your teammates can get back to like maybe demo me or bump me on the ball or rotate behind you. Like just kill a second or two before you challenge on this. But this is like again, this is still like a cool play by me, I think. Great ball control on the wall here to maintain like supersonic speed and go for that. Okay, down one now. I like how z2oh goes for two touches here. Let's see this POV. Like so this is a good situation, but if he just shoots this, right, he recognizes it's not going to be a goal ever. So he goes for like a cheeky little touch and shot, which is a great play, forces a double commit here. Now we're in an advantageous situation. z2oh rotates behind me. This could be a shot. Like so this is a great position for me. Like I'm very well positioned for this touch here. And I kind of know we're in an advantageous situation. The opponents are a little bit on the heels. So as last man, I'm a little bit more aggressively positioned upfield, which is still like I'm slightly behind the midline. You know what I mean? But this is a great pro. Like I could have scored this. I don't think I recognized that Azu got that demo in time, and I had already kind of committed like to just hitting this high and keeping the pressure going. z2oh ends up going back here all the way. Whoops, where's his POE? I think it's because that good. I like how he recovers off the net here. I don't, yeah, I'm not a, it's, I think it's fine to rotate behind me here. But I don't like, this is a pressure, this is an advantageous situation for us. Like he just forced a double commit. Like, so that's kind of like the trigger flag for advantageous situation incoming here. Not the time to rotate back to our corner boost. Uh, like, I think a good path here would be, like, again, I think it's fine to rotate behind. Where's the free cam? I think a good path here would be this pad, this pad, this pad, and then rotate to like this pad or this pad. All right, just again, like I think it's fine to go back for the corner boost when we're not in that advantageous of a situation because it's a little bit safer, but like after the double commit, we are in an advantageous situation, so we should try to avoid going all the way back for corner boost. The fuck is this? And let's see, like actually, like so. Yeah, like he could have been in a situation to follow up on my touch right here. I don't know if it would have ended up being a goal, but like hopefully my point kind of makes sense. Yeah, I don't know. I see z2oh come behind me here. Maybe best to leave this ball for him, but I was a little bit scared, I guess, that Trash Can could follow this up. So I don't know how I have so much damn space. I think Trash Can's probably trying to annoy z2oh and steal the corner boost from him. Oh yeah, I remember this. So this is nice. So when the ball is rolling away from you like this, it's like tough to generate any sort of scoring potential. So what I do here is drive to the side of it and do a like a power slide cut. Right? Pops the ball up in the air, changes direction a little bit. z2oh does a good job of putting it on the pressure here. So he does kind of like it might have been best for him to take the touch here and me just let him have it. He actually wanted it. I think he want after I touched it, he wasn't expecting me to be on it again so fast. Really, I love his I guess just recognition here, right? So this split second he wants to go on the ball, immediately recognizes I got it, and he's like, okay, well, what can I do here now? Go for demo. And I love how he doesn't like commit himself very much as well here. He goes for the demo, does his job, and is already immediate like doesn't flip, jump, or anything like that. Just immediately ready to support on the next possible play. I think what z2oh did is fine here. I think ideally there's like there's a lot of space between z2oh and the second man here. So I think the kind of just a bad situation right here to begin with. Like there shouldn't be that much space between z2oh and the next man. And then z2oh ends up getting demoed, so then there's a lot of space. I don't know if z2oh recognized that, but I think he does well to just force the ball out, and then I'd kind of do the same exact thing for z2oh. Pretty good rotations there for defense and working together. Yeah, I think I was just trying to hit this high and hard off the wall because this is definitely an advantageous situation. Like no idea where their third man is. Like he's probably fucking around getting our corner boost for God knows why. And I see they're both near post here, right? So this is advantageous. So I try to hit this high and hard to try and go over both their heads a little bit, but I don't think I hit this quite hard enough. But this is still, you see how awkward they are right now? No idea where the third man is. Still very advantageous for us. I like z2oh's aggression here. I think he might have recognized that. Doesn't even hit the ball, but his presence is threatening. Get demoed there, unfortunately. This guy almost owned goals. What is this guy doing, first of all? Yeah, let's see what took him so long. Oh my God. So really no reason to jump, like, I don't know, like, as soon as this, but like, maybe he thinks, maybe you could get like a touch on that, but after this happens, I hate how he continues boosting to our net here. Like, look at this. See how he boosts to our net? Like, boost straight down, get down to the ground. And what do you hate how he turns upfield here? Hate it. I think he just thinks trash can is going to get to the ball first, but you are just fucking over your teammates right here, man. Ends up getting the demo and then almost own goaling. Where's myself? And now the advantage is kind of over here, right? They're now properly set here. Yeah, I kind of know I'm not going to get this ball here. Like this is, I was hoping for the straight down bounce. And so my job here is just to kind of make average guy feel a little uncomfortable, I think. Not hopefully increase the chances of him not getting a great touch, making Azu's life a bit easier. Like I know Azu's behind me on this. I make the decision to cut here, cut rotation. So I know Azu's here, like maybe I saw z2oh, like let's see if I could see z2oh. I see z2oh kind of upfield there. Let's see where he is. I don't even use my camera to find him. Let's see where he is here. Yeah, I think this is a good cut decision, but it might be too aggressive of a cut. Like, because there's a lot of space between z2oh and I know. Like, so ideally right here, I use my right stick to find him and kind of keep a more even spacing between Azu and him. Where here I'm like much more spaced towards Azu than him. Azu ends up getting a nice play here, gets a touch where he can follow up. Let's check him out. Check out this boy. Oh my God. 200 IQ fake. Where am I? So I think he might be hitting upfield, and so I kind of position myself to follow up on a hit upfield from him. Might be like a redirect opportunity. But he ends up just missing it. And at this point, like I could turn towards the ball, but I'm just gonna get beat. So this is again like probably best for me to turn towards the ball here and trust z2oh, but let's see where z2oh is. z2oh's already near post. So probably best for me to rotate behind him here. If z2oh was more towards back post, it might be better for me to cut here. But z2oh and I, we work well together here. Where's he going? Is he piecing out again? Not a huge fan of how he steals this boost here because our opponents aren't going to need this boost anytime soon. And he's just, again, he's kind of like saying good luck, guys, here. So, again, like there's plenty of pads that you can make your route back much faster and be at nearly 100 boost anyway, just by flipping and picking up pads. So you're just kind of leaving a lot of space here. But I like how I cut, and then I like how z2oh recognizes that I want to come behind him. And he recognizes, okay, let me force this ball here and make Mitch's life easy. And he does just like, and I love how he doesn't commit himself either. Like he doesn't freak the fuck out. Like he recognizes, oh, he's shooting. I don't need to, my job's done, right? And he comes back behind me to support me now. This is good work. And then he looks for a cut here. I like this cut if Azu's coming back. Like, so I like how he cuts, but maybe similar to what I did initially, he might cut a little bit. There's now a lot of space between him and Azu, so it could be a little dangerous. Ends up working well because I get a good 50. Let's go back to me. finally get the pressure up. I think overall that was pretty good defensive rotations and like trusting each other and working together on that. Like there was no real dangerous scoring threat in that entire sequence on us. Almost another goal here. Let's see what happens. Okay, so Azu gets a good clear. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Okay, this might be the same pattern again here. Is he, okay. I think this is fine. Yeah, you're sneaking up. You're sneaking up here. You need to kind of. This is a little dangerous. Just because you see both Zito and I up here, right? Your job is now last man, and you need to be prepared for Zito getting a poor touch here, and a shot coming on net. So you push up. Now you're in no man's land, and you're like, "Fuck, I need to turn around." And then they get a poor touch, and you do. Honestly, pretty sexy backwards drift here. Like, this is executed pretty well, honestly. But you could have been in such a better position if you hadn't been in no man's land. You had been more behind. This poor touch happens. Now you have so much more like speed and momentum getting to this ball, and you have a great first touch to create a play. I end up just kind of clearing it. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but I'm sure you probably thought similar thoughts. Love how you just still look like at this point, kind of like, in my opinion, like the play's kind of over. There's not a lot of potential from this point. So I love how you steal the boost. Like, in my opinion, like the immediate threat is kind of off right now. So let's win the boost battle and kind of win the long game here. So love how you get the boost. Hate how you try to go for this touch. Like, even if you get this, what's it gonna do, right? It's probably just gonna be an easy clear for trash can. And you end up not getting it. Now all of a sudden it's like, oh shit, I've overcommitted myself. And I've given average guy honestly a pretty easy outplay touch around me. And now he's in a good position to get another outplay touch around Zito, which he does. Like, so like you should know Zito's right, like playing second man for you here. Get the boost and then just like maybe go for a bump on trash can or just rotate. Like turn right here. Go for a bump on average guy or trash can. Turn right. Let Zito know you want to get away so he can go. Because look where he's positioned here. Like he's positioned to come in with momentum and force here and challenge this ball. I kind of see average guy flips away here. He might have freaked out from Zito. So I like this. I go for a little soft touch that I can follow up. Almost get another goal. This is advantageous for us here, so I shouldn't rotate back. Nice. Sorry, like it's fine for me to rotate behind my teammates, but not rotate all the way back to the corner boost. So I just grab the pads around midfield. I'm in pretty good position now to keep this going. I see Zito's back, so I cut. Now just, yeah, so this is good. So I know Zito's behind me here. I don't know where he is behind me. He's either back post or near post. So I go for an option here that I think makes his life easier for both, right? I don't really want to hit this ball. Because if Zito is near post, me hitting this ball is bad, right? Because it could, I don't know if he's about a challenge like he does, but I could literally hit it around Zito. So I have to just like, I just want to force this in the corner. So I see, I'm not really trying to, here Zito comes in. But you see, if I see if Mikuo does kind of want to hit this on net or do something like, I'm just funneling it. I'm just funneling this ball to the corner to make z2oh's challenge easier, and then Azu will be behind him. Like, so I thought we played that well. I think I wanted z2oh to challenge this. It's fine. Like, it's fine. Like, this. We weren't in comms, but like, there's a lot of space between z2oh and I here. So it's not that good to just turn around. And now basically I'm like, well, fuck. Now I'm in a bad spot. I just have to rush this, force it, and then hope z2oh can get back in time here. Which we end up forcing to the corner, so should be fine. But hopefully you can kind of see how that is a little dangerous. And that's a comms thing as well. Like, that'll just be cleared up by you go, I go, or whatever. Notice how I turn back here. Like, I see Azu coming down. Rather than trusting him to get the dunk, right, turning upfield, I turn back towards my net here. Because if things go poorly, I'm the last man here. Like, I need to, if Azu misses this ball or gets dunked, I need to defend here, and by turning upfield, the ball could like go flying over me, right? So I turn back towards my corner boost, like the instant this 50 is going to happen. Azu ends up getting a touch. I see z2oh coming behind me. Now there's a little bit too much space here. Maybe an opportunity for z2oh to cut this. Right, he sees how far back I am. This is probably a cut. So as soon as Azu gets this hit, turn to your right and play first man or second man, depending on Azu's recovery. Because now there's way too much space. Now I have to force. I'm just trying to make this guy's life difficult, right? Bump him. I end up cutting rotation here. Nice challenge by Azu. Out of space. A little low on boost here. Overtime. I kind of want to go quick here towards the end. The video's already 40 minutes. I think I try to hit it around. Ends up, I was hoping that bounced more sideways rather than straight up. Nice play by z2oh. Nice. Let's go to z2oh's POV. So z2oh should feel Azu behind him here. So his job to force this. Trash can ends up not getting a great touch. This is a great touch. I don't know how intentional this is, but always good to get 2 touches. Ends up getting a beat on this guy. Oops. Where's Azu? What is this view? Jesus Christ, what am I doing? I think as soon as it goes to the end of the game, it messes up. I want to go to z2oh's view. No, Azu's view. I'm dumb. Yeah. Good spacing here. Right, he's pretty good, well spaced between me and z2oh. And then he's second man, like he should position himself for Makua to miss this. Which he does. All right, nice. Okay, that is it. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. Geez, these are long. I gotta shorten these up a little. Okay, peace.